From the dawn of humanity, we've been both witness to and participants in a world of extraordinary events. And while much of history celebrates our triumphs, it's also punctuated by moments of profound tragedy and upheaval. Events so shocking that they leave an indelible mark on the very fabric of time, forever altering the course of civilization. In this series, we venture into the annals of history to uncover the stories behind some of the world's most shocking events. We'll unearth the causes, relive the experiences of those who lived through them, and examine the lasting impact these events have had on our world today. Prepare to be captivated, to be informed, and perhaps even to be unsettled, as we delve into the heart of these pivotal moments that have shaped the world as we know it. The year is 1346. A deadly plague emerges from Asia, carried by fleas on rats aboard merchant ships. This is the Black Death, a relentless predator. Imagine a world without antibiotics. The Black Death, a form of bubonic plague. Across Europe, the death toll was staggering. The stench of decay permeated the air. It shattered the social fabric of Europe. The world had been irrevocably changed. The night sky above London, 2nd September 1666, flickered with an eerie, unsettling glow. What began as a spark in a baker's oven on Pudding Lane would soon engulf the city in an inferno, the Great Fire of London. Fueled by strong winds and tightly packed wooden buildings, the blaze tore through the city with terrifying speed. Imagine the deafening roar of flames, the suffocating smoke that blotted out the sun, and the sheer panic of a city engulfed in a firestorm. Over 4 long days and nights, the inferno raged, consuming everything in its path. Churches, homes, and even St. Paul's Cathedral, one of London's most iconic landmarks, were reduced to smouldering ruins. Thousands were left homeless, their lives and livelihoods turned to ash before their eyes. Yet from the ashes of this devastating fire, a new London would rise. The RMS Titanic, a behemoth of Edwardian engineering, set sail on her maiden voyage in 1912, a symbol of progress and human ambition. But beneath the surface of opulence and luxury, a tragedy of unimaginable proportions was about to unfold. On a cold April night in the vast expanse of the North Atlantic, the unthinkable happened. The unsinkable Titanic struck an iceberg, tearing a fatal gash in her hull. What followed was a chaotic and heartbreaking struggle for survival. As the icy waters rushed in, the ship began her descent to the ocean floor. Panic gripped the passengers and crew as the true gravity of the situation became horrifyingly clear. The lifeboats, woefully inadequate for the number of souls on board, were filled to capacity. The sinking of the Titanic sent shockwaves around the world. The year is 1914. A continent teetering on the brink of war plunges headlong into the abyss. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, became the spark that ignited a global conflict of unprecedented scale and brutality. World War I, a clash of empires, ideologies, and new technologies, would forever change the face of warfare. Imagine a world at war where millions of young men were sent to fight in muddy, rat-infested trenches, facing an enemy armed with machine guns and poison gas. From the bloody battlefields of the Somme to the frozen wastelands of the Eastern Front, millions perished. Entire generations were decimated, their lives cut short by the horrors of industrial warfare. The war's impact extended far beyond the battlefield. It shattered empires, redrew national boundaries, and sowed the seeds of future conflicts. The world watched in awe and apprehension as World War II raged. But nothing could prepare humanity for the atomic age. On August 6, 1945, a blinding flash over Hiroshima announced a new chapter. The first atomic bomb had been unleashed. The immediate impact was catastrophic. Tens of thousands were vaporized instantly. The blast wave flattened buildings for miles. 3 days later, another bomb fell on Nagasaki. The devastation mirrored Hiroshima. The dawn of the 21st century promised hope and progress, but on September 11, 2001, terror struck America, altering history. On a clear autumn morning, coordinated terrorist attacks unfolded, the target symbols of American might. At 8:46 a.m., Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower. The impact, captured on live television, sent shockwaves globally. A second plane, Flight 175, struck the South Tower. Both towers, engulfed in flames, eventually collapsed. The attacks claimed nearly 3,000 lives. The world mourned with America, united in grief. As we've journeyed through these pivotal moments in history, we've encountered both the best and worst of humanity. We've witnessed the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable adversity, the capacity for both great compassion and unimaginable cruelty. These events, etched into the annals of time, serve as stark reminders of the fragility of our existence, the ever-present potential for both progress and destruction. But they also offer valuable lessons for the present and the future. By understanding the past, by learning from the mistakes and triumphs of those who came before us, we can strive to create a better, more peaceful future for all.